Welcome back, Advice Pod. My name's Kyle. This is Raysean, and this is Kelly.
Go!
And we have an Am I the Asshole?
Am I the asshole?
Am I the asshole for calling my sister insane?
Don't forget to like
the video. Am I the asshole for calling my sister insane and saying no one likes her? Right off the bat, I'm really pulling for you, man, because I hope that you could say that shit and totally like be in the right. Context, me and my sister are on holiday right now. A few days ago, my sister, 22, demanded I, 21, make her a coffee, bring her a cup of water and a towel. I said no, as I was busy, honestly. She then started going off at me, calling me names. Usually I put up with it, but this time I was actually shocked at how rude and demanding she was. She then proceeded to tell me that she will throw my passport out of the window so I can't fly back. She also said she won't do my flight check-ins, blah, blah, blah. The reason she had my details was because I sent her the money so she could pay for my ticket and get our flight/seats together. Anyway, she proceeded to threaten me further. She started to call me ugly, say that my degree is useless, etc. She has said these things to me before, but I know it's out of insecurity because I'm a model. And she's literally so easy to read. Another thing she said was that I'm a failure for getting my license on my third try when she got it on her first. The thing is, she has been boasting about this to everyone. So again, she is predictable. She is so predictable that I wasn't shocked. And secondly, I again don't really care because I'm confident in myself. Like I know I'm a good driver and such. After all this argument, I called her ugly too, because I've never said that to her and it felt right in the moment. And I also proceeded to call her insane and say that no one likes her. To be honest, I stand by my opinion. She repeatedly used to say, I'm her only friend. Also, just the way she interacts with people. I know she isn't well liked because she always acts like she is better than everyone. I just want to know if I'm the asshole or if it was justified. Man,
Nope.
This thing was so poorly written, but it was so much fun. What a wild ride. Who wants to start?
At the very least, I like that she said she stands by her opinion, because if you've got an opinion and you're going to say it, you should definitely stand by it, I would say. I mean, I don't know. Why do they have to be such dicks? You know what I mean? Like,
The oldest
Whoa,
dick, man.
man.
All right, Ray, she obviously doesn't feel strongly enough. You go.
just to feel like they were both assholes. Like, oh
Man, this is a hard one. Which route exactly I want to go? Kyle, I'm gonna let you go.
All right,
why
I'll
are
go.
they going on vacation together? That's the big thing. Like, why
Because
do
they're
they?
21 and
hang out?
22, man. I'm sure that this has been their dynamic throughout most of their life, is that they're super close in age. They're very, very close. And occasionally they beef about some bullshit. It sounds like the older sister, the less fucking good
It's
looking
fucking
sister.
insecure like a motherfucker. Like, goddamn, how you, my degree don't mean shit. Okay, you just mad because you're not a fucking model. You just might as well just say it. Then you're gonna call me ugly. I'll be like, bitch, we know that's not true. We know that's not true.
I'm a model.
But soon as I start saying this shit back, that's what it is. I don't know if it's the older sister or the younger sister. The one that's just been sitting back and letting herself be like the punching bag all these years, because the other one just can't stand that this bitch just got the easy life. She like, this bitch just go outside and it's just sunshine and roses and like, you know, and she just mad about that shit. That's what I'm feeling. And then that day when you just like, you know what? It's not because it's easy for me. Bitch, you ugly. And it just seemed like that's what she needed to hear. You told her finally, you got it off your chest. You shouldn't feel bad. If you've been waiting and haven't said nothing and had to pit up with all this bullshit and all this crazy insecure from your own family. That's the crazy thing. Like, you ain't even boosting me up. Nothing. That's the thing. Oh, you need to let her have it. I would say, I think that her trying to take your passport and all that extra, that's just all in the insecure book. Be like, bitch, I don't even need, I can get a motherfucker to pay for my airplane. Can you, bitch? Like, that's what it is. But that's just my opinion. I didn't mean to like jump in on you, Kyle, but I just felt strongly that this person is just very like insecure, and you need to work on that because it's horrible to just wanna kill your own sibling. Like when your own sibling is your worst enemy, like you looking at them like this bitch is out to get me. You know, like, and it's like, what's your problem? The whole degree thing would kind of piss me off too, though. That's when I probably would be like, you know what? You got a lot of shit to say. You a lot of stuff to say. I'm ugly. Okay. Nothing showing that, bitch. Where's your modeling degree? You got an engineering degree, right, bitch? That's how you know a motherfucker is hating on you. Well, that's the only thing they can bring up is I passed my driving shit on the first try. It took you 3 tries. Bitch, what? Get yourself. I can't believe you bringing that up and we 30.
Oh
Get a new thing, bitch. Like, oh.
That one was really funny.
That right there.
Oh, man.
I'm like, that's a whole nother petty right there.
Oh. Whew. All right. Well, honestly, I don't think we're ever going to top that fucking 3 to 4 minute rant Raysean just went on. So, yeah, I don't think you're the asshole. Your sister obviously has some kind of like older sister superiority complex and is trying to hold it over you for as long as she can by trying to command you to go do some things. But she is fully well aware that she's not as pretty as you. So in her brain, she's like, if I can get this pretty ass Cinderella looking bitch to go do some fucking chores for me, my ugly stepsister ass, that means I won.
I win.
Yeah. I got a big old wart on the side of my nose, but if Cinder fucking Rella with her modeling degree gets me a coffee, that's a win. I win. That's what this is.
That's
serious.
Yeah,
I mean,
is that what vibe you getting, Kelly? No. Is you getting a different vibe? I didn't know if she'd be like, I'm getting a whole different type of. I'd be like, oh, okay, man, that's interesting.
I feel like they shouldn't go on vacations together. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, if it's like this, you know what I mean? Like,
this is the kind of like early entry that they'll dive into in a forensics laboratory to be like, where did it all go wrong in their relationship? 5 years from now, when they take a Caribbean fucking cruise and one of them ends up murdered, they're gonna
eaten by sharks.
Yeah, quote unquote, fell overboard and eaten by sharks. Yeah. That'll be what they're investigating, and then they'll come across this Reddit post and be like, yeah, she always was the hot one. She's not the asshole.
It took her 3 tries to get her driver's license. It's crazy. And I love that then she justified it. She was like, no, I'm a good driver. Like, you don't have to tell us. You've got your license. You get it. It's all right. Oh my God.
I didn't pass my first time, but it was because I told my mom in the 3rd grade, I'm like, hey, I'm one of the tallest kids in the class. I can't see the fucking board. They make me sit in the back all the time. And she's like, your eyes are fine. And then she wouldn't let me take my license test when I was 16 because she was like, if you got into an accident, they're going to sue me and take my house.
What?
Yeah, exactly. Side note, my brother has since gotten into like several different accidents and has literally been sued. And they have not taken my hearing test. But I had to wait till I was 18, and then I went in. I passed my driver's test, like the practical, in the pouring fucking rain. It was like crazy thunderstorm when it happened, and I did fine. But then I went into the DMV afterwards, and I did the eye test, and they were like, bro, we cannot give you a license even if we wanted to. You are so fucking blind. Yeah. And then I walked out, I called my mom, and I'm like, hey, I've been asking for glasses since the 3rd grade. Guess fucking what? The DMV says I need them because I'm too blind to drive. I told you I wasn't making it up. And that's just a microcosm of pretty much my entire life. It's that one little set of circumstances. Also, who drove me to the DMV that day? My weird older friend Brian, who was my manager at work. Why him? I don't know, because my parents were too fucking busy.
Nice.
Yes.
Well, I did pass on the first try, so
even with your weak ass eyes, your parents probably cared enough to get you glasses. Is the thing?
Glasses.
I passed my. You got to go take the computer test the first time, and then I failed. Test. Yeah, the permit test. I failed the cone test the first time, and that was only because I didn't You know how in the beginning they be like trying to explain the stuff, and he was like, "You want me to finish?" I was like, "No, I got it." And then if I would have listened to him say just the last part, like all I had to do was stop in the middle and between the combs, I would have passed. But that literally like minus me like the last few points I needed to fucking do it, and I was so upset. But I had passed everything else, and I had to go redo the comb part. But yeah, that was it.
Well, you
So
know
what
what?
I'm hearing is that I'm better than you guys.
Yeah,
I guess
in
it took
most
2
ways.
times.
But like they
Passed
say in
on
The
the
Wedding
first
Singer,
try.
you know, Robbie Hart says to his limo driving buddy, "You hit 2 cones. Those could have been guests at her wedding." And his reply was, "They were cones." If you know The Wedding Singer, that just got a chuckle out of you. Shout out to my stepmom, who's probably the only person who understood the reference I just made. But let us know in the comments down below if you think that this girl is the asshole, because clearly we don't think she is. We think she should have started being an asshole much earlier in her life, and perhaps her vacations wouldn't be like this now. Also, like the video. Let us know your comments, and we'll see you back here tomorrow for some kind of story about somebody shitting themselves. Par for the course with this show. This week has been really fun because we haven't talked to Kelly. I haven't talked to Kelly since like November, like face to face through a webcam. We've texted a bunch, but we haven't talked face to face on a webcam. So it's been really fun to catch up with you this week, and I'll give you an early preemptive thank you for all the fun we've had. But we got one more tomorrow, so subscribe if you haven't on YouTube, and we will see you then. Advice.
And don't be a butt cheek.
Oh.